up, guys? Another stream from home. A little bit later because I had to get some other stuff done. But we here, we up. Plan for today is going to be, unfortunately, another shorter stream just because I got such a late start to this. So we're going to try to do this one. We are then going to do like a fellow Northwestern student found some very low risk security vulnerabilities in nufood, meaning literally just you can make your own item technically and post it to my database and nothing will happen with it. Literally nothing. The entirety of what will happen is that it will just be storage in my database, which is whatever, because I also monitor it once a day. But yeah, which technically you'll still be able to do, because there's no, I can't check against all the items or something. That's just not possible because there's new items that come in every day. So instead, I'm just going to try to limit the bad actor type of things. I'm going to put a length limit. So storage, a character length limit. Might look into some regex stuff. Not too sure about that. To sanitize the input beforehand. Oh shit, what's up, cheese? And then, yeah. I mean, that literally probably will take 2 minutes. But I just want to add it because I did appreciate it. The guy, I was frustrated earlier today. I was why do people keep trying to fuck with this site that I literally just built as a passion project for people at my campus? But thank God it wasn't somebody trying to fuck my site on purpose for the purpose of fucking my site. He was just curious. He's also a Northwestern student, like I said, and purely just wanted to see what's up with my site and see what he could do, because it's what you do. And then he emailed me the stuff that he found, which was cool. He was a nice guy. So yeah, that's all the yapping I gotta do. Once again, I don't have a ton of time tonight, unfortunately. So let's try getting through this problem. You're given a zero-indexed integer array nums and an integer pivot. Rearrange nums such that the following conditions are satisfied. Every element less than pivot appears before every element greater than pivot. Yeah, no, it's definitely good feedback. It's he's more knowledgeable about security stuff than me. This is my first time ever making an app that has users. Full stop. I've never made something that has more than me as a user. So there is just gonna be stuff that I miss. And thankfully the stuff that he found is so low stakes, it's literally just storage in my database. I never would act on it. There's no SQL injection bullshit. There's no info leak. You know? So it's very low stakes and I'm thankful for that. I wonder if by the time you graduate, you'll be able to sell the app to college. That'd be cool. Yeah, we'll see what it turns into. I really have no clue. I'm eventually going to make, the mobile app will be the next big frontier to see how many more users I can get. But we'll see. What's the app about? It's a more optimized version of finding where dining hall food is on my campus. So say you want North Campus, South Campus for the dining halls, the different times. You can get I scrape 7 days worth of data. Say I want lunch. You can also favorite items. Everything's just much quicker. Okay. Every element equal to pivot appears in between the elements less than and greater than. Sure. The relative order of the elements less than pivot and the elements greater than pivot is maintained. More formally, consider every element pi, pj, pi is the new position. Okay. So the pivot is 10, which means we group 9, 5, and 3 together. And we group 12, 14 together. Okay. So I can easily see like the naive way, which is literally just traverse it once and build the arrays. You know, like have an array for less than, have an array for greater than, and you could literally just do like an array of count, and then just add them. By the way, you live in a dorm or do you commute? So I live in my dorm full time, but I go to college pretty close to my like actual house. So like it was my brother's birthday this weekend, so I came home. I actually don't even think this is that bad because technically it still maxes out at O of n space, and it's O of n traversal. So there's definitely some in-place stuff you could do, but I don't want to do that. I don't want it in place. I don't really care. Can't be bothered. I should think about it at least, but I don't know, like I think this is fine. Cool. Now let's think about how we do this in place, because I do use a fair amount of memory. Or, I mean, really it's just O of n memory, without even a constant, because I'm just splitting them up. Is the struggle the same for your friends at university? In my friend group, yes. There are definitely people at Northwestern that are like super cracked, like getting the quant internships, getting the Googles, getting the Amazons, getting Meta. But actually, in my friend group, only one person has secured a summer position, and the summer position is research at Northwestern. So it's technically not even like an internship, but it's still something. So yeah, the struggle is real. Most of the students I mentor are struggling, but typically crack at least Capital One. Yeah, it just seems sucky for everyone, which is like unfortunate. Also, what's up, Sam? How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna try to think about how I would do this in place for a couple of minutes, because obviously like the non-in-place version is just ridiculously easy. Got to prep for interviews next week. I'm so rusty. You gotta. If you mind me asking, where are you interviewing? Or do you just mean like in general? You gotta prep for them. Also, sorry, I have to like look so far up because I have like another monitor, but it's connected to like my like desktop PC. So it's like I can't move it. Quant and 2X Defense Company. Good luck, man. I'll be rooting for you. Tell me how it goes. Okay, so, I mean, Another way of doing this is like, is there a way to be just doing swaps? Like a linear traversal with swaps? There has to be some way to do swaps. I don't even know how much I want to think about it. Let's see if the hint helps me. Okay, that's just the basic solution. Also, this is such a fake medium. There has to be a way to do this in place. Is it like, if you see something less than, keep it there. If you see something greater than, swap it with something like at the back? Something like that? I don't really know. I don't want that up. All right. Oh yeah, so what I wanted to do for this is super basic. I need to sit up straight. It's literally just go into hello. Wait, I just realized I'm unmarshalling, and then I'm remarshalling. That doesn't seem efficient. I think, well, regardless, I gotta sanitize this stuff first. So I checked in my database for the all items. The longest is 63 characters. So I'm going to pretty much check. I want to leave some headroom if, for example, some random day Northwestern decides to have like a 70 character item, because 63 is crazy. But I think I'm going to check like for each of the favorites. Like I need like a sanitize favorites function. Just clean all data. Okay. That only happens when you're inserting items. Curious about an efficient way to partition. Oh, for leetcode? Is there like a good way in Go to go? Oh, but I need to be looping over it, so I can't really return. I can't really remove like this. I guess I can. I can just while loop. Oh shit. Forgot there's none of that in this language. Whatever, I'm just gonna do some fuck syntax. I don't care. I don't care. This just won't ever return an error. Okay. What am I trying to check? Favorites at, or if the length of favorites at I.name. Yeah? I'm like going in 30 directions at the same time. I'm just hardcode 75 for now. Fuck doing this in place. Fuck it, I don't care. I don't care, I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to think tonight. What's another thing I would want to skip if it is? Trying to think what other bad things they might try to save. Because the bad thing is you can't do like, Or like I can't be like it's only ever going to be or like letters. So like regex for no numbers because inherently like some things have like 2.4 ounces in their name and like I want to save those. Just trying to think if there's any other thing I have to like sanitize for. Anyone else in chat know? Like basic things you sanitize for? Because I was looking at this. It's like I don't know if I want to run sanitize on everything. Widget takes untrusted user-generated content as input and will return HTML. I don't know. I'm trying to think if anything other than length is bad. I don't think so. What's up, Real Football? Can I also do this syntax technically? Yeah, because that'll return nil. Okay. I'm just trying to think if there are any vulnerabilities I'm like not thinking about, because obviously this is not the most robust system. Clearly. I just got here. So essentially, I have this app, right? It's a nufood, where you can like save items that you like. Uh-oh, why is that not working? That's real bad. What the fuck? Maybe my key ran out. This is real bad if it doesn't work. Okay, there we go. So my token just ran out. But essentially it's like the app for finding dining hall food on my campus sucks. So I made a better one, where you can like favorite items. It can tell you where the favorite items is. It loads super fucking fast. Tells you all of the data for the day and the week. Oh, my headphones are about to die. Okay, cool. And then a fellow Northwestern student, who like knows more about this stuff than me, like tried to go through, found some very, very small like niche things that I wasn't checking security wise. None of it like bad for the user really. Pretty much only bad for me in case of like I would have been storing like big items that people could have posted in my database that wouldn't do anything harmful. Like the app would stay up, it would work for everyone. But what am I trying to say? Like I just need to protect against myself or protect myself more when I'm hosting this. So one such thing is sanitizing like the input that I take in. Which I'm trying to figure out a better way to sanitize for, but I think it's fine. I mean, I think this is fine. There's a couple more things I'll do in Cloudflare after stream. Let's use a package. See, do you have a good Go package like for sanitizing user input? But like honestly, there's not much sanitizing I can do because like it's not like a regex thing where it's like don't allow numbers, don't allow underscores or stuff like that. You don't know? Yeah, no problem. But it's just a little tough because the items for these dining halls like can have numbers, can have periods, can have commas. So it's like I can't just say if you see this, don't add it, you know? So it's just a little bit tough. Literally the only thing I have right now is just length, which like is fine. I think I'll just keep the length as is. And then I'm going to do some Cloudflare stuff. What does the user send? So when I favorite an item, it's just the name of like the like the food. It's not literally an ID, it's just the food. But technically, since I don't like a person could just hit my endpoint sending a valid page. Like they could look for their token in like they can send a request, look for their token, find their token, and then do a post request themselves of like some random data, as long as it's in the form of like what a all data item is, which is literally just a name field. And then technically like it does go name string, so nothing bad is going to happen because I never act on it. Like it's not like you can SQL inject, it's not like you can delete my database, it's nothing like that. But you could just like add, I don't know, 10,000 spaces. And it's just like fucking up storage and my shit. It's like, if you really wanted to, yeah, sure. Because like, is a 10,000 character item really going to cost me more than 2 cents? No. But I just want to try to protect against that. But yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, that's what I was talking about with alphanumeric regex is like there are items in my thing, like valid foods that are like this, where it's like, I don't know, Luigi's, what is that thing called? Like flavored ice, comma, 2.4 ounces. So it has an apostrophe, it has a comma, it has a period, and this is a valid item. So it's like a little tough because I can't sanitize them, you know? So I don't really know what to do, but I also just monitor it every day. So if someone's really fucking with the thing, I can just IP ban them. It's like, it's not that deep because I have Cloudflare set up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they can't code inject this because it's literally just storing a string in my database. And then, like, all I do is take the string back and then give it back to the user. Like, I act on no part of it. Or the only thing I do act on is, like, through Gorm. Like, I do, I don't know. Get available favorites. So, like, I will take your favorites in, like your user preferences, and then search for where in, but like this makes it a string literal. So once again, it's not like you can SQL inject because it's making it a string literal. So I'm like pretty confident that it's just going to be me trying to protect against like people using up too much space in my storage, which also I'm not using more than 80 cents a month on. So like if something goes up to $5, like I'll know. I mean, regardless, I'm gonna do some Cloudflare stuff, which I unfortunately have to do off stream. So I'm gonna end it here because I got work in the morning. I'll see you guys back for say 78. Sorry for the back-to-back short streams, but it's just a busy weekend for me. I should be able to get a longer one to you tomorrow. So yeah, good night, guys. Have a wonderful night. Have a good Monday. I'll see you tomorrow for day 78. Good night.